Hello, my name is Andrew Hookway. I am the producer, writer, director, lead actor, such and so forth of Mirror's Edge Breach of Contract. Breach of Contract is not my first fan film, not my first Mirror's Edge fan film. My first one was Looking Glass, which was a machinima project using the actual Mirror's Edge game engine. And that was a good project to kind of play around in the universe and kind of decide what I wanted to do. That one was just kind of on its own. This one I'm tying a little more closely. It's the second one that I wrote with the Burnout character. The first one we were going to produce last summer. I was going to work on that with Chris Spenceley, and very little came of that. We shot stuff the first night and everything cropped up to get in the way, whether it was bad footage or stuff getting in the way of the location we were going to shoot at. And just realizing that we had another project we were working on at the time and didn't really have the energies to focus on two simultaneously. So we scrapped that, but I kept the character in mind, and last year I decided that I wanted to do another one. I've still desperately wanted to get my car on camera and featured in a movie. I guess you can say that Breach of Contract is a vehicle film for my car. So with that in mind, another thing that I wanted to do is that I'd worked with a filmmaker locally, and his production, I'm not going to say that it was bad, it was just very different from what I was used to. It was a little more, here we go, okay, we're doing a thing, which is what I was doing, you know, maybe 10 years ago. So I've learned a lot since then, so I wanted to also use this as an opportunity to not explicitly teach him, but to kind of say, look, here's one of my sets, and you know, I learned from you, maybe now you can learn some stuff from me. So I think it's been pretty rewarding to do that so far. Timing on Breach of Contract has been interesting. It was last December that I started writing this particular film, or really getting the idea for it. I started doing the writing back in early April for filming in late May. And then here it comes in early June that there's another Mirror's Edge game announced. So it certainly wasn't intentional. Oh look, here's a new game announced, let me do another movie. But it's kind of moved this up to the front of my post-production list, bumping another one back down. You know, I had 3 or 4 hits on my DeviantArt page for pictures that were an older picture of my car and then a costume test from April. You know, getting hits on these because of the new game announced. I'm really happy with how the script turned out, and I'm happy with the footage that we've got so far. As we shoot more footage and as I start working on getting everything together, I'm really excited to see how Mirror's Edge Breach of Contract comes together. And I hope that other people enjoy it as well. I hope that it kind of gets out there to fans that are noticing the game now. That there's been another one announced, so hopefully Breach of Contract will get that sort of attention, and yeah, hopefully it'll get out there and people will enjoy it.